Hey everybody. God knows what's going on with that clock, so let's get rid of that for the minute. Oh, it's having a funny 5 minutes today. Anyway, so how are you all guys doing? Welcome back. So I decided to try and jump on a little bit earlier today, obviously with Dave um, over in the US doing earlier streams for obviously this week and next week compared to the UK. I'm just making it a little bit easier, try and get a couple of hours in at least before he goes live today. So yeah, we're just going to carry on doing a bit of field work and such. So yeah, here we go. So I'm just rolling this field out. Obviously, this is one we were harvesting the other day with the sugar beets. So I got it ploughed and reseeded with some sunflower put in here. So obviously this is the last of my fields now that was needed and planted and harvested. Which is all done and dusted. So yeah, we're just going to go around quickly, get it rolled up, then just need to go around, fertilise on my fields, and yeah, see how we get on from there. So I had a kind of a funny one yesterday. Obviously, ran the patch for any of you guys who weren't aware. There was a game patch 1.3.1 released yesterday. Obviously, I did the update and everything. Everything seemed to go fine. And then last night when I went to load up the game, my entire mod folder disappeared, so no idea what was going on there. So I've ended up having to resync all of the mods from Dave, the WolfCreek, and pretty much got most of the mods back. Thankfully I don't have that many extras. The only thing I am missing is obviously the trailer I was using for collecting mining material that had obviously the crampy trailer I had with Billy Alpaca on the side. But obviously I've got the A version of it off the in-game mod hub. So at some point I do need to slap my decal back onto that and obviously play around with the capacity so it's back to what it was. Because that was a good single trailer for obviously doing the mining, moving some mining. But I've got plenty at the minute, so I've got loads of time before I actually need it. So the only thing I'm going to need to do is rebuy them, or at least rebuy one of them for doing that. I did lose a little bit of compost that was in one of them, which is a bit of a pickle. But thankfully I don't really need it at the minute. Also I've got the processing station running. Obviously it's creating fertilizer as we speak, and obviously the 2 orchards I've got placed down have enough to see them through for a while. Obviously the nice thing is I could always set it the composter to distribute if I wanted to do it that way, but I kind of like doing some of this stuff myself. But anyway, that's enough of that. Obviously it's Friday again, guys, hence why I'm going a little bit earlier. So it's going to be a 2-hour stream today, and then I'm going over to see what Mr. Dajnet has been up to. Hopefully he's actually got his factory sorted. If not, it's probably going to be showing that off today. And for any of you guys who weren't aware, he was planning on doing the Pepsi Cola factory and getting that sorted out. Obviously I've got Free-to-Play now sorted 100%, obviously my side. Just waiting on Mr. Dave to go through, make sure all the figures and stuff is set up properly. Obviously, if you've got any questions you want, I can drop in chat. And obviously, let's get a few more viewers in. Maybe I'll show that off. I actually got the doors working and everything. Took a little bit of magic, that's for sure, to get that sorted out. But yeah, so we're getting there. Definitely getting there. Yeah, I totally forgot I had this field the other day. And yeah. Oh heck, that's totally naff. And back in streaming. Thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. How you doing, buddy? and thank you very much for that bale fork. I did grab it before I went live, so I'll be checking that one out in a little while. And how are you doing, Sodwick? Hey, Mr. Wimmer. How are you all doing today? Yeah, so if you didn't catch it, yeah, I decided to jump on an hour early, try and get a couple of hours in before Dave goes live as usual. Probably what I'm going to try and do as well next Friday is do the same, try and get on an hour earlier. Obviously, then that weekend it'll be daylight savings for us in the UK, so bring it all back up to normal. You're doing great? Cool. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I was just saying briefly there, I lost all my mod folder yesterday after doing the patch update, so I'm not sure what was going on there. So I ended up having to re-download everything. The only thing I was missing is obviously one trailer that I was using for my mining stuff. And Jay Reedy, thank you very much for the follow there, buddy. And let me see how you're doing. So we're working along on the Volvo. Oh, good. Yeah. So obviously glad any advice I could help works. Yeah. But yeah, obviously if you do find that you get stuck, one thing I always find when I'm doing things is take a bit of a break, just have a play or something, can then go back to it a little bit later, and or even looking at other mods does help as well, see how they work, and go from there. And is this car going to crash at me? Looks like it. Come on, come on. There we go. You crazy so-and-sos. Typical Americans. Always in a rush. Only kidding. Only kidding, guys. Yeah, so at the minute I'm staying out of Discord and let Darius and all that have their fun over there. What would I had a lot of trouble yesterday with my game after the update. Got lots. Yeah, that was one thing I did notice as well, Viking, when I loaded up after the update and after finally getting all my mods back, is there was a heck of a lot of lag, but it only lasted maybe 10 minutes or so, if that, to be honest. I know X-Man, when he was on Uncharted, he was saying that he had a little bit of lag initially, so obviously it's just probably implementing all the new, or whatever was added, I suppose, textures and such into the maps and such, so yeah. And a lot of issues with the trees. Okay. I do know, actually prior to that patch update, is, actually I've got down there now actually. When I was cutting the trees down, they get stuck in the ground. I think that's what you're on about, isn't it? Because down this way, we'll just take a bit of a detour, and then I'll show off the updated Frito-Lay factory, finding out the doors and all that sorted out. But yeah, I noticed whenever I cut some of the trees down, they tend to get stuck in the ground, so not good. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to say that's more of a base game issue, because I think you messaged was it NBC yesterday about that? Because obviously you're on his map. Because I'm sure he mentioned that yesterday to his. But yeah, down the road here the other day, actually I was streaming at the time as well, and obviously I was clearing the area the other side of the drywall factory down here, and it seemed like every tree I cut down, they'd stick into the ground. Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be probably a Giants issue. Because obviously obviously if you're having it on NBC's map, and I've had it on here, and I have heard of a few other people having the same issue. Yeah, so obviously the trees I had here, when I was cutting them down, as I was cutting them down, they stick into the ground. So yeah, I'd probably put it as base game issue. Because I know some people have said they've had it on Elm Creek as well. So let's see how this is doing. Okay, they need to tidy out a bit as well while I'm here. Hey Matt, how you doing, buddy? I am doing pretty well, thank you. Let's turn that off. So, let's see if I can get these guys moved. Try to keep the trigger a bit cleared. So, and hello Pompies, how are you doing today as well? It's just so annoying. Yeah, it is. It is. That's why one reason why I don't really do logging often, but when I do, I try and do like a buttload in one hit. And obviously, that's mainly for the sawmill. If I need to clear any trees, I'll just use the brucks all in one. My Big Daddy, obviously, and just clear the whole lot in one hit. Alright, so let's get this lot cleared so I can fill this trigger up. The main thing I'm after is the yeast. But obviously I'm doing a little bit of sugar as well at the same time. There we go, let's shove that on top of there. And that's not too bad, is it? But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. It's pretty nice here in the UK today. It's been quite warm for a change. So it's definitely spring is in the air, that's for sure. So let's do that. Right, so let's tidy that up. And obviously it is Fact Sheet Friday again time, guys. I don't know what your feelings of, obviously, regarding the DLC that's coming out soon. Great, thanks. Tired of zombies with Darius. Yeah, yeah, they do get a little bit much, don't they? To be honest. And yeah, obviously being Friday, Dave will be on in a couple of hours, so we'll be going over and see what he's been up to today. There we go, shove that one there. I have to stop cutting trees down with a Ponzi, so now just using the Trex. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the only trees I really cut down is for the sawmill. So, but I have seen a mod. I'm not sure if it's on the in-game mod or if it was a third-party website where you can actually store logs. Be interesting to see how they've done that, because from what I understand, storing logs is easy. But it only seems to work on particular trees, such as your spruces and stuff like that. And any other tree type that gets added to it tends to get wood chipped. Oh heck! I think that's going to be a bit tight. How do we? There we go. Can't remember what mouse button it was to make them closer. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking there while I was having a quick bite to eat before going live, and obviously Mr. Wheels was there, same Lewis, Dave, so yeah, I'm just gonna have a nice, relaxing, chilled out stream hopefully today, on my own, and you guys obviously. There we go. Yeah, so thankfully after the update, no big issues, just obviously that mod folder being completely emptied, which was completely strange. So, obviously a little bit of jittering to start off with. And obviously one thing I will mention as well, obviously there is a competition being run by Giants at the moment, if you weren't aware. And it's to do with the vineyards. So I've just seen it across there and thought, oh yeah, might as well mention that while I'm here. And obviously, any of you who possible winners, I suppose, the best way to put this is you could win a nice new graphics card. See, that's up on the Giants website. It's going to the SGA. It's terrible. Hello, Mr. Michael. Nah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine, to be honest. Kind of just wanted to chill out day today, so I'm not too big worried about whether somebody else is around. But yeah, how you all guys getting on with your maps and such? So I know quite a few of you have gone over to NBC Acres. Oh, there we go. Need a bit of fresh air. It's quite warm in here. There we go. That's better. But yeah, how you doing, Mr. Michael? I did notice you lasted about 2 seconds before getting banned in Darius's, or timed out, I should say. In Darius's streaming there. There we go. That's the little soak, so I'm after. Could do getting a charger put down. Still trying to figure out everything. And Nerd Farms, thank you. I think that is. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to this channel. And how are you getting on today? So if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat, whether it's about the game, the map, any mods you see that I'm using at the minute. Obviously I'll try and help you out. So that's fine, that's nice and clear. Obviously one nice trick, like I keep mentioning, obviously if you do have a lot of pallets, try and store them away. Obviously you do have boomers, storage, but obviously I like the old fashioned way, shove them into a shed and close the door. It basically removes them from the map till next time the door gets opened. And I think that's Scooby maybe? 27, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Yeah, I know. It was somebody else in chat asking you to be banned. Don't you worry. Right, so while I'm here, I'm going to just jump across here. One thing I do want to do at some point is the land next to me. I want to purchase and expand my orchards straight down, so I have literally one for each product. Obviously, at the minute I'm over here, so I do need to get together. Oh heck, oh that's cheap. See, 1,004. Well, let's see, what's that? 1,050, say, to purchase that bit of land, and then what I want to do is expand my orchards out across here, and maybe even bring in more greenhouses and such down this way. I think it's going to be quite nice that way. But just have them lined up, going straight all the way down there. I suppose I could take a huge loan and just buy the whole lot in one hit and just be done with it. So I'm using a lot of time on MC Acres, but still playing Uncharted as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually, while I am totally losing it, let me give you a shout, because obviously you are a pretty streamer, Mr. Viking, and obviously you should definitely get shout outs in here. There's no problem with not having any moderators around. There we go. Make sure you go over and follow Mr. Viking streaming there. Obviously he does speak Dutch, but he will speak English to you guys if he knows that you're English or American speaking, I suppose. Danish, yeah. So Joshua was live going over the new DLC because he had early access. They don't have school today due to bad weather. Yeah, I heard he was going to be off today. Oh, Danish, not Dutch. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Yeah, Danish, Dutch. Yeah, to be honest, I always get them mixed up. To be honest, that is the thing. So that, yeah, I'm gonna try and expand these, so I'll at least have one of each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 of each. Or actually, could actually have 6, 12. Yeah, so 12. So 2 orchards doing each. So I think that could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's got 8 in it. Okay. I'll have to play with it, see how many products are actually in there at some point, and just place one down for each. Who knows, might even be able to get 2 of each there. So, but you will have to learn. I know. I'm hopeless when it comes to different places. I have enough problems getting around the UK. So obviously this is my little vineyard area, which kind of nice. I don't think I'd be bothered to actually do anything for the competition itself. I think it'd be maybe kind of cool seeing something on the side of Volcano Island, grapes and all that growing. That'd be quite nice. But yeah, I don't. Mine's just too simple, I think. And obviously, I would need to place down like maybe a little house or something. I don't know. But yeah, but it's definitely coming on the map slowly. I'm just not in any rush, just taking it nice and easy. There we go. So what I do? So Lol Denmark is a little country on top of Germany. Ah, okay. I really need to work on geography and stuff. I know where I am across the little river, I suppose is the best way to put it, is France. Then you got Spain and Portugal, and then heading towards Europe. I have to get totally lost, to be honest. I really do. I think that's why I tend to stay just in the UK. Obviously, I've been over to Holland at one point, and then America, but that's about as far as I've been, and it wasn't for too long. So yeah, what I'm just going to do quickly is take a little trip down this way to where my Frito-Lay factory is. Obviously, hopefully you guys will be getting it this weekend with the update, and I can show you exactly what's going on with it. Obviously, the only thing waiting is, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, is the odd look over with Dajnet, or Dave should say, and obviously tweaking the figures. Hopefully I've got it pretty much where he would want them. It's not a problem creating mods or creating mods for the map. You have to kind of get into Dave's head how much he'd have for each product. So and it's pretty hard, to be honest. It's kind of scary at times. Oh well, that still needs to smooth off a little bit. So to be honest, most of the work on the farm is pretty much completed. Obviously, I just need to do a little bit of fertilizing. So I'll get onto that in just a wee while. One sec, guys. There we go. Cool. Yeah, some of the things that bounce around in his head is, yeah, I definitely do not want to go there. So, with that being said, this is obviously going to be your Frito-Lay factory for 22. Obviously, for any of you guys who haven't seen it, obviously this is converted from 19 over by myself, thankfully. Obviously, it's going to be another factory that can use your potatoes. Obviously, for any of you guys that played 19, you'll probably recognise most of it, because obviously this was on PV County, on one of the west ends of the map. Northeast, south, west. Yeah, no, hang on. West, northeast, sort of southwest sort of area near the power plant on County. Obviously, it was on Uncharted as well as a placeable, which is this. This is basically the one I've used. Obviously, with the 19 version, you did have like 4 sets of silos. I've just literally removed it because I thought there was just far too much. I can do that. Yep. One sec, boss. How can you get Discord up? There we go. There's that. But I don't want to. I was having fun. Here we go. Hello, boss. What? Ooh. Oh, thank you very much. I can. Okay. What do you mean by lots of work? What do you mean by lots of work? Yeah. Mine placed down with concrete. Hang on, wait. No. Hang on, let me save this and load up fresh. I'm pretty sure it places down with concrete as well. Let me double check. Is it? Ah, fudge. Oh, which one's that then? Because I can actually do that while I'm here as well. Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. Well, if you can let me know which ones that is in the i3D, I can actually make a note of that for the next time, because I always get them confused. Is it? Let me. Oh, okay. I will have a look at that in a minute. So let me have a look at what you're giving me. That. Right, so it's going to be black screen for the minute, guys. Thank you. That's much appreciated. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well get Stream Raiders up and going, shouldn't I? Oh, come here, Mr. Code. Copy that a sec. Let's jump over here. But yeah, I'm looking in Darius's stream, so. Right, so let's jump into this one there. I'm kind of shocked with that. So for any of you guys who want to join in, you're more than welcome to. These should be quite easy ones today. So let me scoot across and drop that down. And thank you very much for the follow there, Luffy Wubba. That's a funky old name. Can't hear guys in Discord again. Oh yeah, I've muted him. That's why. Thankfully, he was swearing. So yeah, he said I'm useless at making mods. There we go. You should hear Dave now.
I believe.
There we go. So obviously, if you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Links in chat. So let me leave that up there for a sec and download that.
So I'm going by. Let's see. I got to really think. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okie dokie, boss. Downloads. Because obviously I can't show you this code because I get early access. Download. It did not give me access to that.
Yep. You should be able to put that key right in the Giants download portal.
Yeah, I'm there. It's come up with Farm Sim 22 Antonio Pack, but there's nothing to click on. That's interesting. Try it one more time.
Let me see.
Maybe the codes aren't active as yet because
They should be.
Right, so downloads. Oh, there we go. Maybe there's a code going in. Yeah. So I put the code in,
Yay.
clicked OK, and then
click the download.
there is no download button for me.
Well, right next to please enter your key, there's a big download thing.
Go back a sec.
Let's see.
So enter key, click
Copy.
download, and this is the screen that I'm getting. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna have to crop that because I keep forgetting to do that little trick that you do.
Huh.
Expand.
It says it will be released. Well, gee whiz.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Okay,
Well,
so it
let's
won't
see
be
what it
showing that
says
off.
here. Hold on.
Um.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I got another link for you.
Okay.
Apparently, let me see. There was a download the file here link, and you won't. Okay. Don't share this link anywhere.
Oh no, I'm not.
You probably need that. You'll probably need that code to access it. But here is your. Go to that
Okay.
link. It gives you an exe file.
Oh yeah, there we go. And it's downloading. Cool, okay. Hopefully that won't take too long, guys. But for at least the minute, we'll stay on Stream Raiders so you don't see what I'm doing. But That's kind of cool. Please see your Discord when you got time. Oh, I'll have a quick look now, actually, if I can. What have we got? Okay,
What's today?
I got you. It's Friday, the 18th of March. So we've got a few
I
days for
am
that.
hesitant. Well, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, you're going.
There's that downloaded. There's that. And I need that code again, don't I? So to enter into there.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Alrighty. Copy. Paste. Activate. Installation successful. Nice. Oh, this is cool. Oh, bless their cotton socks. Okay, so let's see what FS22 has in the pack, hey? Patch notes. I know. Now do I do that now or later? I don't know. Let's have a look first of all. So let's jump back to the farm sim, see if it's in there first of all. So we'll go on to a fresh save of Creek. Right, I do not need all that, but here's the pack right there. And we'll add power tools. Obviously you're going to need a little bit of money to start off with to check all these things out. So just that and that, so that's fine. So that was a bit of a shock, to be honest. So, but yeah, really must check out all those different things, because I think what it is where I placed a free load factory down. Obviously, I cleared the area first, so that's probably why I didn't get any grass. So must make a note of everything. So this is going to a quick tour around what's going to be added for obviously the Antonio Carraro pack. Obviously, this is something that's actually what I'll do before doing that. Let's add some money so we can actually check these out. Money. There we go. So we'll go to max. Something like that. That's fine. Okay, so obviously in what you're going to be getting is this guy here. There is a fact sheet Friday out for this. This is going to be a Super Tigger 635. Which you're going to have Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitis, Vredestein, I think that is. I have bad with some names. And back to Trelleborg. Obviously, there's not going to be any additional tires added to them for spec wise, but obviously you will have the option to add obviously the good old license plate. That looks kind of like a 3-pointer or pivot point. So
I will be back in just a minute. I gotta jump up another.
Yeah, go for it. That's fine. I'll just run through all these. Obviously, it's going to be a.
I'm watching.
I know.
Be right back.
So it's a 26 kilowatt engine or 35 horsepower. It's manual. It holds 18. Was that 18 liters or 18,000 liters of fuel? Goes at maximum of 21 kilometers. But yeah, there you go. So that's pretty much all the specs there, and it's kind of a cheap tractor actually, to be honest. £7.5 grand. But obviously this is going to be everything for grape and your olive stuff, along with some grassland care. But that looks kind of funky. That looks kind of cool. So check that out, see what it's like to drive. This is the thing that I've been looking forward to. So this is the Tigger Car 3200 GST, and obviously it's going to be a 14 kilowatt engine or 19 horsepower manual, 30 liters of fuel, goes maximum of 30 kilometers an hour. And Rico Teddy Beth 1994, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. There, we were just having a little look at the Tony Carrera, or Antonio Carrera, vehicle pack, the DLC that's going to be coming out in the next few days. Obviously, it's going to have a little flatbed on the back here, and you can hold maximum of 890 liters in the back. And yeah, obviously there's your specs. It's kind of a nice little cheap one, 2100 there, or 21 grand. Not too bad. Obviously, you're going to have a platform option with or without, obviously, the sides, which is kind of nice. Obviously, you can have an extension on the back. So it's going to be the little bit of the back here. Wide tires, standard tires, configuration. Obviously, you can change the rim color as well if you wanted to. So there you go. It's kind of nice. I can see at some point someone breaking the DLC and making a mod of that. And obviously, license plate option as well as always. So let's grab one of them. That'd be kind of nice, maybe in different colors. So on to the next one. So we got the TTR 4400, and that is a nice little tractor. Seems to be looking like almost like a pivot, to be honest, on most of some of these. And Link78, thank you very much for the epic ancient archer there, buddy. Much appreciated. So back to this guy. So it's going to be 28 kilowatt or 38 horsepower tractor. With a variable CVT gearbox. Never know what the heck that means. Hey, welcome back. 35 litre fuel tank, 28 kilometer max speed. So different wheel options as usual. Trelleborg and Vedestein, whatever it's pronounced. Obviously standard twins on Trelleborg, and same again on the other ones. Obviously same rim options. So let's check that out. But yeah, some of these tractors kind of almost look like a pivot in the centre there. But obviously that's a nice open cab as well, so that's kind of cool. And then we're getting into this little guy here. So it's a TTR 7600 Infinity. And from what I understand, this possibly flips around. I'm not sure. We will have a look in a minute. Continue for transmission. Okay, yeah. I just do automatic and just go for it. It's easier. So obviously the specs for this is 75 kilowatts or 75 horsepower. The variable CVT gearbox, 50 litre fuel tank, maximum of 40 kilometers an hour, and obviously 2.5 ton weight. So quite a light tractors overall. 3-point yes or no on the front. We'll leave that on for now. Obviously Trelleborg, Michelin, that funky one that I can't really pronounce properly. Obviously on Trelleborg you're going to have obviously your standards there, wheel weights, twin wheels, back to standard, and Michelin you're going to have wheel weights, standard, and twins, so basically the same on each brand. And oh, it's that one, so the same again there. Kind of funky actually, so I'll leave them on standard. Front weight yes and no. So you're getting a little weight down on the side here. I'd imagine it'd be on both sides there. Yep, there we go. And obviously go from 200, 400, 600 kilos. So max of 6. That puts some heck of a weight on the front there. But I'll leave that off. Obviously rim colours as well. If you wanted black one, that was kind of cool. And obviously your plates as well. So that's not bad. So let's lease that. Check that out in a minute. It's not a bad little thing. Be nice if the cab was removable as well. But hey oh. And on to the next. Oh, this is a quite nice one. So we've got the TGF 10900R, and that's sort of futuristic almost looking with that curve there. So the specs for this is going to be 72 kilowatt or 98 horsepower engine. It's a manual 50-litre fuel tank, maximum of 40 kilometers an hour, and 2.5 ton. And I have no idea what this thing actually means, so I'll let you understand the multi-bit bib. So God knows. Anyway, so configurations for this thing are 3-point yes or no on the front. Obviously tire wise, you got Michelin, that one again. So the same again. So you got standard wheel weights on that, and the same there. Obviously you're gonna have front weight again, 2, 4, and 600 kilos. Obviously rim colours and obviously license plate options. It's kind of a nice little looking thing. I could definitely see myself getting one of them, to be honest, for me vineyards. But yeah, same again with that one. Looks like it's a pivot point on the middle there. So let's release that. And how many is in here? Oh, quite a few. Heck, this is going to be a long day. And next, so we got a Tony 10900 TR. Kind of looking a lot like other tractors, but hey ho, slightly bigger engine wise. So the information from that is 72 kilowatts or 98 horsepower, a variable CVT gearbox, 50-litre fuel tank, maximum 40 kilometers an hour, and 2.6 tons with whatever this thing is. I can never understand them. It's a TM 700. Don't know, maybe a transmission. I have no idea. Anyway, so configurations overall. So you got your 3-point hitch, yes or no on the front. Obviously you're gonna have trailer bog and the other one that I cannot pronounce. I'm really bad at it. Obviously you're gonna need standard wheel weights on each of them. Obviously front weight again, so you 2, 4, 600 kilos. Obviously rim color options. So you're gonna standard silver, grey, and black. And obviously your license as well if you wanted to. So that's not too bad looking. Looks like you get plenty of oh, that's funky. A little cover on the back there. Yeah, so plenty of visibility on the inside from the looks of that. And obviously being that it's for the vineyards and stuff, it's going to be perfect. Last symbol under the weight information is standard tire model. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this thing here, yeah. Okay, gotcha. So that's the Tony the Tony 10900 on that one. Obviously got the SR version. So obviously it's going to be pretty much the same specs for that. So 72 kilowatt or 98 horsepower, variable CVT gearbox, 50-litre capacity fuel tank, 40 kilometer max speed, should say, 2.6 ton weight, and a TM 800 standard tire model, I guess that is. So yeah, pretty much the same again. Lots of visibility and stuff on that. And also you got your configurations, 3-point on the front, yes and no. I'll leave that on. Obviously Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitis, and Verdestein. Hopefully that's how I pronounce it. Different brands there. Obviously standard wheel weights on that, and it's probably going to be the same for each. So standard wheel weights, yeah. So just the wide tires on the Mitis there, and then the last one, yeah, standard and wheel weights. Obviously you are going to have your front weight again, so your 200, 400, 600 kilo weights. Obviously your rim colors again as normal, and obviously your license as well. So we'll release one of them. So my forecourt is going to be pretty full soon. If we got all these tracked, oh, just 3 more to go. So the next one is Tony 10900 TTR. That's kind of a funky one. Slightly shorter, I think, on the bonnet there. So yep. So the information on that is 72 kilowatt or 98 horsepower engine, variable CVT gearbox, 80 litre fuel tank, so a little bit bigger than that one, 40 kilometers an hour max speed, 2.8 ton overall weight, and the AC70G on that standard tower model, I guess that is. So configurations for this guy are going to be your 3-point again, yes and no, front weight 200, 400 and 600, and obviously you're going to have just one choice of wheels, so it's going to be standard, or the brand should say, standard wheel weight and twin wheels. Obviously rim options as usual and your license plate. But yeah, not bad little looking tractors actually. So we'll release that guy as well. And see what the next one is. So the next guy is the Match 2R. My bad. Kind of funky little tire on the back there. Competitions with the vineyard. So with that, what you need to do is create a vineyard that is, from what I understand, poster picture kind of a look to it. So have you like your vineyards, a farmhouse, stuff like that. From what I've read, you need to have 3 images sent into the competition, and then like up to a little essay, I suppose is the best way of putting it, on describing it. So you're literally selling not only the pictures, is you're selling the whole thing in words as well. Dutch tire manufacturing brand that's pronounced Verdestein. Okay, whether I'll get that right, I don't know. But thank you very much, Viking. So hopefully that helps you out, Pompies. Obviously, I think the information should be on the Giants website on rules and stuff like that for it.
Yep.
So,
It's there.
yep. So obviously some of these vehicles are on the Fact Sheet Friday as well, guys. So make sure to check them out later on. So yeah, so this is the Match 2R. It's a 72 kilowatt or 98 horsepower engine, a variable CVT gearbox, 50 litre fuel tank, maximum of 35 kilometers drive speed, and it's a little bit heavier than most of what we've seen so far. It's a 3.2 ton, and then TM 600 on the tire thing. So configurations you get with this are 3-point yes and no on the front. So same again, so obviously you're going to have front weight yes and no, so you 200, 400 and 600 kilo front weights there. Obviously you're going to have standard wheels, wheel weights, and stand back to standard. Obviously color can be changed, so you can have black or red. It's kind of cool having the red option on there as well. And obviously your rims are going to be the same again. So your standard, your silver, your grey, and your black. I'm just going to leave it as black, I think. That's fine. And obviously you got your license plate option as well. So yeah, a nice little looking thing there. So let's release that. And that's obviously going to be 91.5 grand, which isn't too bad actually. And on to the last one, which is going to be the big brother of that one, which is the Mac 4R. It's a 72 kilowatt or 98 horsepower engine, and this is a manual. It's 50 litre fuel tank, 40 kilometers an hour max work speed or max speed, and then 3.3 ton in total. Obviously, not too many configurations on this, but it's kind of a nice little guy there. Those tracks front and back, which is kind of cool. Obviously, you're going to have your option for your 3-point, yes and no. Also, you're going to have a front weight option if you wanted to, 2 for 600 kilo. Obviously, license, obviously, if that's with that. Very limited when you have the 3-point on the front. Obviously, if you've got the You could actually go for a bull bar if you wanted to as well. We're just going to pop a little thing on the front there. Yes and no. And obviously you're going to have additional front weights with that as well. 2, 4, 600 kilos on each. And obviously license. No color options unfortunately. But that's not too bad. So at least that as well. Now, that's all the vehicles wise. I don't think there was anything else added, but let's have a little look. Obviously there is could be grape. This is going to be free grapes, your olives, and some grassland works. So let's see if there's anything else being added. So nothing there. So it's just going to be the vehicles from the looks of this. And let's just have a look at under these, make sure there's nothing extra being added. That's as usual. Yeah, so nothing else, just literally the vehicles are being added with this pack or DLC. Oops, let me go back here. There we go. So here's all of what you're going to be getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 tractors there. All small, perfect for getting up and down those rows. So this is definitely a Jababo type tractor, that's for sure. Some pack. Wow, holy heck. Sounds kind of nice actually. Let's take it a little drive. Obviously this goes up to a maximum of 21. That's got a nice little bit of pull. And as I thought, yep, they're pivoting obviously in the middle there. So yeah, not too bad actually. Let's have a little quick drive around. So obviously you're going to only need like one more or something on the back of most of these. You might be able to get one on the front and back if you are going to use them. But yeah, I could definitely see Mr. Jababo on that, that's for sure. That's kind of a nice little guy. So there's that one. This is one that I was kind of interested in when I seen it in the info card, Factory Friday cards. Just had a thought, so there you go, X for. So you can fold up the bar there if you wanted to, the roll bar. So you can have it up and down, which is kind of cool. And change the direction of where you're going to be unloading, left, right, and back. So that's kind of cool. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I don't know on land. Let's have a look inside here. Very small, very compact, but overall pretty cool. Yeah, I can see a few bales being put onto the back of that. So sounds pretty cool. Well, pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice little tractor actually. Gets up to 32 kilometers an hour, so not too bad. Yeah. I do like that actually.
They're kind of cute, actually.
Yeah. And obviously you do get a hitch
tractors
on the bottom underneath as well, so you could actually hook on a little trailer as well if you wanted to. But yeah, actually take me back to my childhood. Because obviously where my dad's a gardener, they use a lot of the, we call them wheel horses. They're literally little tractors like this. And I actually learned how to drive one, which is kind of cool. And it sounds exactly like that. It's literally bringing back memories. It's terrible. So here's the next one. So yeah, I can see a couple more. I can actually see these being used for somebody who does like a real role play type thing, lawn care type stuff. Have like a mower on the back of it, sort of thing, going up and down. And let's see if then, yeah. So you can, obviously again you can fold down the back bar there. But yeah, same again. This sound pretty good. And look quite nice actually. But I know that a lot of people when it was announced that this was coming out, I thought, oh no, this is a load of crap. But actually seeing it in game, hearing them, I'm actually kind of excited, to be honest, to use some of this stuff. And yeah, so that kind of try to figure out whether that's pivoting in the middle or not. I think it's just solid actually, but yeah. That sound from the tractor engine does remind me of something my dad used to drive when I was a kid. I could actually see myself sat on his lap there trying to drive and crash. But yeah, and obviously that does go up to the 28 kilometers, so that's pretty nice actually. And that's the, if I can see, TTR 4400. I could definitely see maybe some more decks being added underneath. That'd be quite nice to that. Maybe a little trailer on the back. That's kind of cool. And obviously the rest of these guys all have their cabs. So that's the 3 open cab ones. And all the rest of these are all cabbed. So let's have a look and listen. Sounds pretty good. Anything we can do here? Yeah, so no options for opening doors or anything yet. That'd be a nice addition, I think, to base game stuff, is having doors opening and closing. And I can't see any option for changing direction, so... Oh, yes there is. So, left shift B. There we go. So yeah, so that one can obviously drive forward and back if you wanted to. So exactly like the info cards were showing off the other day. So left shift B, spin that around. We'll have a little look on the inside as well. And we'll get rid of that. So you've got your steering wheel. It's quite quiet actually on the inside, surprisingly. Joysticks and stuff, so yeah. And just have a little look at the... Yep, so obviously your speedometer is working as well and everything, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully there's no traffic around. Sounds almost like an electric from the inside. Then you come outside. Yeah, obviously got a beacon on top as well. Some fans to keep you nice and cool on those hot sunny days, and they are actually spinning around as well. But yeah, I could see somebody creating like a mod version of this. Obviously they won't be able to do it because of it being a DLC. Having like the windows open and obviously doors open and closing, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, so that's I'm actually kind of happy now seeing them and actually hearing them. That'd be kind of a cool little addition. And let's just check. Yeah, so we're getting a little beacon going there as well. So that's not too bad. Yeah, there is some lights as well. It's one thing I didn't check on the other ones, so yeah, they all got front lights there, so that's cool. Indicators, yeah, signal lights. Front and back, yep. And, yep. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I like that one. When I was younger, I worked for an amusement park where we had 4 of the little tractors. Yeah. Actually, before I jump into the next one, what I'll do, because it's kind of futuristic looking almost, that guy, I'm going to jump over Streamloaders, get that finished off, and we'll carry on with the rest of them. So we do have 14 units down, much appreciated guys. So we'll drop that there, so good luck. And I'll grab a quick drink while I'm at it. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this now, having to play with some of these guys.
Well, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out what the heck.
I didn't do it. Or is that the
I'm
problem?
trying to decide if I want to keep a key for myself.
Oh, bless. Yes, you should.
Well, I'm
Oh,
streaming 2 big shows this week, tonight and tomorrow. I can
yeah,
really show them off.
yeah,
That's what I look at. You know, we want
yeah.
to we want to do it justice.
Unfortunate.
And however, I do want to give some keys to people, but I did give 2 already. You and Darius have them, so Darius will be
Ah,
showing it later on in
okay.
the morning. And then I have
Unfortunate for that one. There.
2 others.
Oh. Who else have we got streaming over the next few days?
Well, I gotta see what T Miller's up to, and then I know that NBC goes after me, but we do have Boom that's going Sunday and Monday.
Yeah. Oh.
If I go by the people that have been streaming the most regular, it'd be me, Boom, and T Miller
Yeah.
remaining. But I love MP7 Reaper would be another great choice,
Yeah.
as well as, uh, yeah, Impact has been streaming a lot too.
Yep.
So that's my
It's
trouble. 5 keys and
oh.
20 people.
Oh wow. That's a hard, tough one. That is really a tough
Isn't
one.
it though?
I think because obviously
It's pretty
everyone comes to see you. To be honest, compared to
right.
everyone else's views, you are the one that gets the most. So obviously, you having a key and showing it off during your streams is probably going to be the one person who's going to
I
show
know,
them justice and
and I
convince
know the
everyone to get it. Yeah,
Giants would want me to be doing it most
yeah,
likely. You
exactly.
know, yeah.
So let's just try to figure out who else. Because
I'm
what is
gonna
it,
put them in
5
a
keys?
lottery.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yep.
So anyway, guys. Oh yeah. So unfortunately we lost that one. But if you want to join in on Stream Raiders, you're more than welcome to. The link is in chat. We've got 30 minutes on the clock. Hopefully we can get a few more guys placed down for this one. I need to keep it on the time because, oh, blimey, okay. So yeah, we've got just under an hour before Mr. Dave goes live. Well, obviously we could try and get through the rest of these guys quickly. So obviously we've gone on to the next, these getting into the bigger tractors, engines I suppose. Obviously the next one is going to be a little bit futuristic looking. Kind of nice on the outside to be honest. I can see myself driving that. I'm going to jump inside. Plenty of headroom there. Sounds pretty good. Try to have a quick look inside. If only that was real life, I'd be playing with every single one of those buttons. And oh yeah, so you got your controls for. I suppose that's going to be like your maybe a mower deck or something on the side there. Joysticks and stuff. So that's kind of cool. That's one thing I don't get. Oh, there it is. I was trying to think. Well, why is the pedal not moving? It's on the other side. So yeah. Kind of nice and smooth. Very quiet on the inside overall. Obviously this will go up to 40 kilometers an hour. And yeah, so let's have a little look outside as well. Typical drag on the road. So yeah, it picks up speed pretty quickly actually overall, so it's kind of nice. And you see the beacon, yeah, so it's got a beacon works as well. See, looking at the hood there on the back, you've got a little aerial. It's almost like something that could be coming for like maybe precision farming that could be added to the tractors. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Quite chunky tires, really. The only thing that worries me is whether I'd actually get down between the rows. Maybe kind of a bit of a push. But obviously you're going to have your lights as well. On and off. Indicators. Signal lights as you guys call them over in America. Yeah, so they all work. And hazards. Front and back, that's kind of cool. So look. So you can't change the direction on your seat with that one, unfortunately. But that's nice. Very, very cool. And so another one with a nice big opened cab. Looks kind of cool. I suppose they all look kind of nice, really, in my eyes. I was a bit hesitant as well, I suppose, like everyone else. But actually seeing them look pretty cool. Similar sounding to the last ones. So look. Obviously this is another one that you can change the direction. So left shift B for Bravo. There we go. So that's kind of nice. So you can drive forward and back. Let's get rid of that. So spin that around. Nice motions. Yeah, so that is kind of cool. Drive. So we do have a beacon on top, some nice cooling fans on the inside. It's almost like a little police vehicle. Meema, come back. But yeah, no, unfortunately no options for opening doors and windows in this thing. Maybe Giants will bring that in one day. Off again during time. Okay, Mr. Viking, thanks very much for popping in, buddy. But yeah, all of these are obviously fuel. I don't think any of them were electric vehicles. And obviously you're gonna have your lights. Quite a few lights on that one actually. 1, 2, 3 different options. So 2 on the front, 6 on the front, and quite a few on the back. So plenty of light going around. Oh, thank you very much. You're too kind. You are far too kind. And obviously let's go with signal lights, front, back, and your warnings. Yeah, so they're all working. Just out of curiosity, how many of you guys actually use like your indicators, warning lights and stuff? I very rarely use them, to be honest. Very, very rarely. Obviously I'll use the lights when working at night. So on to the next one. So we've got the Tony 10900 SR. So these are kind of nice little tractors as well. So let's jump inside, have a listen. Yeah, so same sort of sound again. It's the engine. And yeah, so you can change the direction again. So left shift, Bravo, B for B and Bravo there. To change the direction. So you can drive forward and back nice and easily. There we go. One thing I did do is have a look on the inside on the other one. So yeah, so standard kind of setup, keys, buttons. Oh, I would have fun with buttons. Nice little thing. Even get a little air conditioning and stuff going on, maybe a radio in there as well. That's pretty cool. So once again, the little pivot front there, it's kind of nice. It's a shame it's not raining so we can actually see the wind wipers going, but it is what it is. Nice sunny day out. So we'll go 40 kilometers an hour, max speed. But yeah, sounds pretty good. Seems a lot quieter than some of them so far, so that's kind of nice. And obviously on the top you've got your fans blowing again. So if you think about it, where grapes and olives are growing, obviously it is in the Mediterranean. That's kind of nice. And once again you've got your front lights, one, all your back ones, and front again. Signal lights. Yeah, so all the same configurations, your lights and such. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, pretty cool actually. I am very excited to actually get these in use. What was Oh yeah, so this is 10900 TTR last one. So I'm going to guess with this one. Yep. So you can change the speed, the direction again. So control shift, left shift B, should say, more like. So you can actually drive forward and back. That's kind of nice. You can see a few mowers being attached to that. That's for sure. Front and back. You can swing around. Oh, let's do that again. Yep, kind of nice. Loads of buttons to play with. That's for sure. That is a definite selling point, along with a cup holder. And this one does not have a cup holder. That's terrible. But again, got your stereo. Very nice on the inside. Very nice. 19C. Could be. Who knows? You never use your signal lights? Ah, okay. Did most of the time? Okay. Golf carts, yeah. How you doing, Georgia? But yeah, there's nice thing as well. No flickering with the light mirrors. Obviously, that's one thing I've noticed recently. Seems to be a lot of people mentioning is about flickering in the mirrors. But very smooth, very quiet on the inside. Outside there. Sounds pretty good too. So once again, we do have a little beacon front and back on this one. Almost reminds me of a little police car.
Back.
Okay. Kind of nice chunky tires there. What I might do is grab maybe some of the chunkier ones and see if I actually go down some grape lines with them. See how close you actually get with them. But once again, front lights, some back lights there. Yep, that's nice. Signal lights, warning. Yep, so that's all good. Oh, second, where the heck does it indicate the signal lights? They're on top there, top. So your left and your right, and your warnings. It's just mental. There we go. So yeah, another nice little one. So the last two coming up. Obviously, this one here does have obviously the track on the back wheel, and obviously you can have the black or in red and black. So yeah, nice looking little thing. And let's have a look. So same again, you can change the direction. So shift B. So I'd imagine the last one will be the same as well. So I'll look inside. So yep, looking pretty good. Standard, lots of buttons. Your speedometer is working as well, along with all your different petrol gauges and such. And once again, it is kind of quiet in here, so it's quite nice. And unfortunately, if that was to happen in real life, you'd be cut in half. Hey KW, how you doing, buddy? So we're just running through the Antonio, oh heck, I totally forgot his name. Carrera vehicles. Obviously, I'll just show you off in game itself. So you're getting around about 10 different vehicles. Let's double check that. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10 vehicles with this. All small utility type tractors, I suppose is the best way to put them. All with their own different configurations, but all pretty much similar size. So yeah, what a look. Oh, nice. They are very smooth as well. So yeah, sound pretty good too. I'm kind of liking them. The only thing is I'm not a big fan of obviously tracked vehicles, especially when it's one track on the, say the back or the front in a tire. It doesn't look quite right to me. But overall, that's kind of nice as well. Obviously all the same sort of colour options there. And once again you got your front 1, 2, 3 light options, one on the back there. And then you've got your signal lights, front, left, right, and hazards. So that will see back down the bottom here. Hazards, so your left and your right signal. So yeah, overall pretty cool. The only thing that I do notice is no reverse lights on these things. But there is a brake light there, just cool. Obviously you do get wheel, obviously some wheel weight options, obviously options for weights that you can actually attach to the front if you wanted to as well. And then obviously this is the bigger brother for that guy. Obviously you're going to have the tracks front and back on this one. Obviously they are very thin tractors. Obviously that's going to be what the purpose of them is for. So yes, same sort of sound again. Hey LPs, how you doing? Welcome. And left shift B. Obviously you're going to be able to change direction with this one as well. Which is kind of nice, front and back. Let's go for a little drive. A little bit sluggish to get off on that one. Obviously this is a pivot as well. Tractor. So it seems like you have at least one pivot, one static. So that's kind of nice. So obviously that's going to make it a lot easier turning around, doing your grapes and such. And there's plenty of room in the cab on the inside there. Just kind of noisy on the outskirts, outside there. A lot quieter on the inside. Obviously you've got working mirrors as well. But yeah, it's kind of cool actually, I like it as well. So overall look, yep, pretty good. Nice. And last thing is obviously lights as well, sort of the look. So you got 1, 2, 3 light options, two signals as well, left and right, and your hazards, so they're all working perfectly fine. That's great. Yeah, so that's good. Now the other thing I haven't checked, oh heck, is something that I never actually use is the horn. So I can never remember what the heck key I'm meant to use for the horn. So let me just see what it is on here. Honk 0. Okay. Yeah, okay. I have a word for that, but yeah, okay. But I suppose for a small utility tractor like that, yeah, definitely. Let's have a little listen to each of these. Yeah, so that's going to be the same. Yeah, so it looks like it's got the same horn on most of them. So that's going to be your Antonio Carraro, or Carraro vehicles that you're going to be getting with the DLC. So now that you've seen it, actually I do like that. I really do like that. That does take me back to when I was a kid, that little thing. Actually slap a few mowers on the front and back. Actually I might chuck one on there actually, see what it's like. See what it's like with, probably need something like this guy here. Something nice and small on the back there. Let's just release that. I don't know what else we've got in here actually. Maybe something like that would be not too bad. Obviously you do have to keep an eye on the horsepower and stuff, because obviously these are small tractors, so they don't have much power overall. So let's try not to crash these brand new vehicles. And obviously we do have Stream Raiders running at the minute. We've got 11 minutes left on it if any of you guys want to join in. We currently have 14 allies down, and if you do !Raiders in chat, you can get in on the action. Looking at the time, this is probably going to be the last one that we do. So with that being said, I think I might need to slap some wheels on, or weights on the front if you do have the mowers on there. So let's have a look. Might need some smaller mower, that is for sure. There you go, RPs, thank you very much. So actually I need to buy some land just to see how this performs with the lowest mower in game. So hopefully it shouldn't struggle too much. So you do have the mirrors there. Obviously this is going to go with a maximum of 28 kilometers an hour. But yeah, definitely a lot like something I had when I was a kid with Dad. Drop that down. It's nice and smooth. Sounds fine. Cutting up. We're miles away from where I'm meant to be. What the heck are you? There we go. There we go. So yeah, I got enough power for at least a single sized mower there. Obviously there's plenty of mods out there, so you can actually add more onto it if need be. That are maybe better suited for it, but I can see that, you know, like I was saying, maybe like a mower deck underneath being added to it, something quite nice. Yeah, plenty of power there, that's for sure. But yeah, it's definitely something I can see, maybe like a little role play, maybe YouTube video. Just turn that off because it's a bit noisy. With obviously a nice little mower deck underneath, doing someone's lawn thumb. Brush hogs, yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like that as well. That is something I'm definitely going to add to my little farm there. Actually, one thing I will do while I'm here, crash into the pole. Oh. So obviously I wanted to check to see how these will get down some of the vineyards. So obviously as I'm on this plot of land over here, let me just paint it up a bit, just to make it life a little bit easier. So it's not going to be anything special. It's just a test map quickly. Where are we? I want. Where are they? Oh, they're orchards. That's what I want. So one of the little tricks, actually, guys, for any users that are going to be doing vineyards, if you have the developer controls enabled and hit F4, obviously you'll get this come up. Okay. You can actually line your first row up pretty easily. So there's one. Can't be always sleuthing. Obviously, one thing you will need to do is make sure that you are in the right season. So I'm just going to turn that off for now. That's kind of horrible looking, but yeah. So production, orchards. Try that again, shall we? So that's a good way of also getting that first row placed down. There we go. So let's drop that around about there, I think. Looks good to me. Obviously, once you got that first one down, then all you have to do is line up with that first pole to where it clicks out, then just drag across, and you can actually do it really pretty quickly, actually, to be honest, once you get that first one down. So we'll just do a couple of lines there, see how they turn around there, nice and quickly. There we go. And we'll do a couple of orchards, olives as well. So we'll bring up this again. So I'll bring it up to this little point here for the start, and I'll check out what you said in chat in just a sec. So something like that there. Obviously, as you can see, where it's green, you can't actually place down. But obviously, if you click the left mouse button, it will actually drop it in line with that first one or the last one that you've done. Let me just pin that around. So there. Obviously, it says distance is too short. But just click on that, and it should bring it in. There we go. So it is very, very easily placed down, guys. Obviously, just one thing I will say after putting the ones on WolfCreek, make sure you've got plenty of money. So I think that'll do fine. Right then. I think the brucks would be a bit big for it, to be honest. So one thing I was kind of curious about is obviously the width. And looking at that, there's plenty of space. Obviously, I'll grab one of the slightly bigger tired ones there. Obviously, some do have twin tires as well. So what I'll do is I'll lease another one of them. So yeah, there's plenty of space to get up and down there. I can definitely see a little mulcher or something being put on one of them. And just going up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so obviously you can turn on your developer controls, which does a few things. Obviously, if you hit the Tinder key, it'll bring up your log. If you're using PB Tools, there is a setting in it that you can actually turn it on and off. Otherwise, you can actually go into your game file and turn it to false to on in, I think it's game XML. Just look for the developer controls. Obviously, you've got Foxtrot 4, we're bringing up that one. Then you've got Foxtrot 5, which brings up all your collisions and such. And to be honest, I haven't got a clue what half of these do. But it's helpful. And there is other ones. Obviously, the only one to be careful of is the F8 key. This is going to bring up everything that's running in the background. And it's all the information about it. So obviously, if panning around is going to go up and down on certain things, like you draw distance and such. And you can actually click through. I'm hoping it's not going to crash my computer because it's going to be pain or game. Yeah, so that's not too bad actually. So yeah. So that is kind of cool. There's plenty of space on that one. Let me grab one that's got some of those twin wheels. Obviously, they are going to be under the small category as well, right at the end, depending on your mods. So let's see if this guy has twins, because I really like this little guy. So there you go. So you got your twins. It's a bit of a beast now looking. And like I mentioned before, obviously you are going to have standard, silver, grey, and black rim options. And I am going to stick my license plate on here. Let me take you back a sec. Nice and simple. So yep, so you can have no plate, back only on that. So yeah, so definitely back only. So I was going to put it right on the back so you can see where it is going. So let's lease that guy. Because one thing I was kind of curious to see is whether, with having such big chunky tires, it'll actually get up that those aisles, or roads, should say. But yeah, from the looks of that, there's plenty of space there. So yeah, that is kind of cool. So yeah, that is nifty. I like it.
It's nifty.
It is. I was kind of curious to see whether the twins would actually get up and down it. But yep, plenty of space either side. So we're just checking that out in a minute. Yeah.
Alright. It's up to you, Billy. You don't have, I know you're busy and you've already been streaming, but if you feel like Yosha's setting up the server for us to we're going to build an orchard and use some equipment.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because he has a server key as well. You're more than welcome because you have the Carraro pack to join in if you want to. And we're gonna multi-stream. You don't have to stream if you don't want to, but you can always just jump in and
I'll probably jump in when you're streaming, if that's alright.
Yeah, you can jump in and play and
I haven't
just
had my pudding yet, to be honest, so obviously once I finish off here, I've just got another 30 minutes, so yeah, I'll have a quick ice cream and then jump on the server, you guys.
There you go. Yep, he's setting it up right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Last minute thoughts. I said, you know, we should build an orchard and use this stuff.
Yeah.
So he's gonna set up a game and we'll play around with it.
Well, there's plenty of space there, so yeah, nice one. But yeah, I really like that little tractor. That's cool. I am definitely going to be adding that to my little fleet down there, which might even replace what I've got down there with that one. But yeah, I could definitely see a little mower deck underneath that or something. That's for sure. That'd be nice if Giants would bring something like that out. So I'll see. Now that you guys have actually seen or most of you have seen it, what do you guys think of it now? Obviously, I know there's been a lot of negative comments about the DLC coming out and such, but just seeing the actual vehicles, what do you guys think? Are you going to be using them? Not? I definitely will be.
I will be using them, probably not a ton, you know, but I'm going to try, when I get my orchards on my map, I'll be using them.
In a few years' time, yep.
I think they're different. You know, it's a different style, that company. I like different. I've never had a problem with it as it was.
Yeah, and obviously it is something that is new, a new brand to the game. And so it's going to be kind of what's the best way of putting it? Different for a lot of people. Obviously they're expecting something big, bold, new equipment, but it is new equipment. It is small, but it is, I think, a good direction Giants are going in. Getting all these new vehicles in. That's kind of nifty. I'm definitely going to be adding that as well. I'm not sure about that very first one there.
Now we need Kubota.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to bring in small tractors. Let's get the Kubota stuff in there too.
Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah. See,
oh my gosh.
With this I can see maybe a couple of pallets on the back, some boxes of grapes in it, so... Yeah.
Alright, Billy.
That's
Quick
cool.
thing, because I know you've been working on it.
Okay.
Number one, the fill type names have been the same since 2015, so they're going back to the way they were. Or
I was feeling you would, so I'm not. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that you might change them, but yeah, that's not a problem.
Number two, I did obviously edit some stats because I.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would do.
Not too terribly, which obviously, the piles inside, they can be moved. So
okay, that I've got a foggiest how to do that.
Right. And
obviously,
maybe, later.
I've seen you doing them, but I can never remember how. I need to actually record them how to do it. So.
And the fans as well inside will activate those as well.
Oh, okay.
When the factory's running.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that I have no idea how to do all that. But yeah, I just thought getting the stuff in.
I have it ready without the piles moving, but I will try to get that done for tomorrow.
Yeah. Obviously, I do have like little notes I've been making. Obviously, the biggest issue was obviously getting the concrete showing on that last one. But obviously, I now need to make sure do the other ones as well, so the grass gets removed and everything as well.
It's already done on the one I've already edited, so no sense of you doing it, but...
Well, what I'll do is I'll compare what you've done to the one that I've got now, and I'll make a note of what each one does, so, yeah.
Basically...
Because there's nothing actually shown on YouTube.
Where you have the clear areas group, it has just set it the same as the level area, and it will make
I'll make a note of that,
slabbing, and it'll take the grass out.
And
yep, alright.
Make a note of that.
I have some more stuff to do before I go.
Area same as others. Okay, and that's the clear areas for the grass removal, isn't it?
Yeah. That removes the grass. It clears any bushes or grass in the way.
Right. That makes life a lot easier then. Okay, cool. I might have to go through the McCain. Did you have a look at the McCain factory? Because I didn't do too much on that one either.
I haven't even looked at the McCain factory.
Okay. There might be there's going to be another update from the McCain coming soon. If you haven't placed it down.
Did you not do the clear area on that one?
I think I did. I'm not sure. I know
I think you did.
Changed a lot of things on that one. So yeah.
Well. I did fix the issues with the map.
So okay. Yeah. Better. But yeah, I'm not sure about this the Super Tiger. It's very tiny. And I think that's even going to be too small for Jababo, to be honest. That's saying something, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, obviously, I was thinking about it, this is only my second conversion, so I think I've done pretty well so far. But obviously, I do need to get into your head a little bit more when obviously doing like the XML type of stuff.
I'll have to take a look at the calendar and see if there's anybody that has reoccurring stuff that is not there too slow, that hasn't been going live regularly, and remove them, but I don't have time right now. So I have 20 minutes, I haven't even eaten yet, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okie dokie then. Yeah, it's a strange one, that. But I do know that there's a few people on there that do need to be removed because obviously they're not actually streaming until they do actually go live. Does the bubble cab one have a tire option? So this guy in front of me, you mean? I'm guessing. Hey, Daddy Vapor, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, okay. So just run through them again. Actually, obviously, the best way to find them is obviously going to your brands, Antonio Carraro, and obviously just scroll through. So this is the guy you're going to be on about, the TGF 10900R. And obviously with this, as you mentioned, obviously you're going to have a front 3-point, yes and no. Obviously with and without wheel, without weights, which get added to the front, which will cover in a sec. I should have to add that. So you're going to have front weight there as well. Options 2, 4, and 600 of each. Your Michelin. You're going to have wheel weight standard. Friederstein, I think it is Stein, whatever it was pronounced. So that's that. Unfortunately, the cab cannot be removed, which is not nice. I think that'd be quite nice if you had the option of having these removed, with or without them, sort of thing. So what was that again? So the day cab one is the tire option. So yeah, so you're getting basically your Michelin and whatever that one's pronounced. Friederstad. Where was it? Hang on. Let me go back to Viking's comment because he actually said how you pronounce it. Friederstein is pronounced. Thank you, Viking, if you're still out there munching away. Cool. For that, and obviously you're just going to have simple standard and a wheel weight option on both of them. But obviously you are going to have your weights with that. Obviously if you take the 3-point off, you can have obviously the option of a bull bar to obviously protect your engine on the front. Obviously you're going to have a little 3-point pin hitch there. And obviously you're going to have your wheel weights as well that you can add to that. So obviously you have that, your wheel weight, your front weights on, I should say. You can hook up a little mower onto the back with that, so that's kind of cool. Obviously additional options are going to be your rim colours. So you're going to have your standard colour, your silver, grey, and finally black. Oh, excuse me. But I'm not really sure what colour would be best for them. Maybe the grey. And obviously you will have obviously the option for your license plate as well there. So let me grab that a sec. I want to see how that's going to do with a mower. There's a kind of chunky tires overall on these things for small tractors. Right, so where did I leave it? Over there. Right. kind of a little bit of curiosity here for me. Obviously, this is one of the smallest ones. What was the horsepower on that guy? So this is going to be a 98 horsepower engine on this guy, and obviously the mower, let me go into the list to be easier, that I've got is 40, so there's plenty there. Obviously once it's turned on, is it going to cause any issues? Oops, I can't back up with the poop. So let me drop that down to 1. Yeah, so that's doing pretty well actually with that. So obviously that is the whole purpose of these, obviously to do your vineyards, as well as the smaller mower, lawn care type stuff. But yeah, I could definitely see some of these being used on a, I don't know, like a role play type gameplay. So yeah, definitely plenty of power there. And we'll just have a little look inside while we're driving around here. Obviously, the little stuttering is my wheel, actually, to be honest, on that. But yeah, very quiet on the inside compared to the outside. Very low visibility behind, which is a bit naff. But obviously, you can see the mower quite nicely, the PTO and all that spinning around. Almost futuristic, I would say. Obviously your speedometer works there, you got your fuel gauges and stuff as well, your temperature gauge. Now, I'm wondering, oh, I can change gears, so yep, good. I want to go, yeah. Let me see if I can switch that to manual. One sec, guys. Gears, where the heck's gears and stuff? Dirt brake usage. Because obviously on my wheel, obviously I do have the floppy gear on it, so I might as well try it out. If I can figure out how to turn that on and off. Am I missing it? Am I missing it? Direction automatic. Gear shift mode automatic. There we go. So let's put that on to manual. I'm just going to save that a sec. Yeah, black or grey was good, wasn't it? But obviously all the tractors themselves do have that, the black or the grey, silver and normal options. Right, so let's give this a try. So let's drop it down. There we go. See how we get on. And obviously this is going to be manual. Take that up to 2. 3 seems to be what it was set at for the most part. So we can go up to 4. There we go, that's better. So that's the low ones. Then we go to high gears. 18. 2. 3 high. Yeah, I think 3 high is probably going to be the highest when you want to go on that. But yeah, it's very smooth and pretty tidy overall. There we go. The other thing is, he looks a little bit cramped on the inside. But overall, I'm kind of liking it. Really am. So there you go, guys. That is that. Let me get Stream Raiders finished off. And we'll just have a little play or something. So we do have 23 units down. So fingers crossed on this one. So good luck, guys. Here we go. But yeah, I'm hoping that obviously Dave will actually keep a key for himself and actually try it out, show it off on his stream, and actually show you guys just how nice it really is. And congratulations guys, we actually won that one. That is absolutely amazing. And Oppies and Link78 are both getting a little extra something out of that one as well. Obviously that is going to be it for Stream Raiders today. So we're just going to mess around a little bit with these guys. Obviously if you've got any questions about the Carrera pack, please do so, pop it in chat. And obviously we'll have a little play around. And I'll try and get your answers done. But yeah, I really like that. I think that's going to be one. I think the two tractors that I am definitely going to be adding to my own personal save game is going to be this little trailer one here, which is obviously the Antonio Carraro Tiger car, or Tigger car, I should say, 3200 GST. And obviously with this one, let me go up here. Obviously this is going to be a nice little tractor for like a couple pallets on the back. And obviously it's a 19 horsepower engine, so it's not huge. Perfect for around the vineyard area. Yes, most of them do from what I can see. They all have a little pin hitch at the bottom. So I'll try one out in a minute to see if it'll hook up to like one of the other trailers. But how you doing, Mr. Shy Wizard? Obviously it does have a capacity while it has obviously the sides on it. But obviously you can remove them and just have the platform. Obviously the extension is going to be the little back plate there on that. And obviously you're going to have your wide tyres and standard on that. Both look very good. I'll leave it on the wide tyres, I think. And obviously you're going to have your standard, your silver rims, grey and your black. I'm going to pop that on there, I think. Actually, so let's lease that one, make me save having to run back and forward. The other one I'm definitely going to be adding is obviously this, the TTR 4000 or 4400 say, because that is a nice little tractor, like I showed you just a little while ago. And obviously you can have you got a pin hitch on the front on that one, and there is a hookup on the back as well for a trailer on the back. Let's grab a little trailer for that. I know it's going to be probably a little bit over the top, but let's grab one of them. What else have we got here that probably hook onto that? Actually, obviously this is all base game stuff, so it's not going to be much. But anything with this pivot hitch on the front in the little pin on there, that is probably going to hook onto it. Let me see. So yeah, I do like this little tractor. Oh, helps if I put it in. Got to change it to manual and stuff. So let's have a little look. Yep, so we're getting the hookup for that. Whether it's got enough power, that's another thing. Oh, need to go forward. Now I don't usually do manual, so you have to excuse this. So yeah, that's got plenty of power. Obviously if it was a slightly smaller trailer to that would definitely hook onto that nicely. And let me grab the other one, because obviously that's just got the front on the front pin hitch there as well, what you want to call it. Which one was it? Oh, my little favourite boy there. But yeah, I could see a few pallets of grapes being popped on the back of one of them. And obviously that does have a little hook up there, front and back. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, I like that sound. It does take me back to when I was a kid. It's mental. Really is. So yeah, it'll hook up fine there. And that's actually probably a little definitely some new trailers, guys, for all you modders out there. That are slightly smaller than this thing, but sort of similar type trailer. Yeah, so that works perfectly fine there. Let's see if it'll hook onto the front. Because obviously it does have that hitch as well. So just take that in nice and slowly. So yeah, we're getting the hookup as well for that. So if you wanted to, and obviously you get in your pipes connecting up too, so that's kind of cool. So you actually can drive that way as well, so that is really kind of cool. They've got both front and back working on that one. Yeah, exactly. The Struckman S-Sec would probably work. I haven't got one in here, unfortunately. I wonder if it'd hook onto one in like trailer with that sort of hitch as well. I would have thought so on the back, so let's have a little list of that. So let's give that a try. And it's nice that obviously when you hit a bump as well, you got the seat bouncing up and down like it would in real life. And yes, I crashed too pretty well. But yeah, you got your 10 little utility tractors. I'm not sure if it will or not, but we'll give it a try. Oh, it is as well. So yeah, so that is going to hook up to both types of trailers, hitches there. So that's kind of interesting. Obviously got all your pipes coming through as well. So yeah, we definitely need some small trailers, because that is just looking totally silly. But it is pulling it. Obviously it is empty, so if you wanted like a little yard tractor as well, just to move your trailers around and tidy up your yard, that's kind of cool. Now I doubt that would hook up to that, but let's just have a little look actually. Just out of curiosity actually, really, my part. Yeah. And my lining up is terrible, but yeah, I did think so.
Hit go live.
Yes, you are. You've got about 8 minutes according to my clock.
Well, yes.
Something like that. There we go. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so for all you modders out there, if you're looking for some new projects, maybe some small trailers to go with this set, would be quite nice. But yeah, they are pretty cool, and they're all ranging different, obviously, horsepower. So obviously the lowest here is this little guy here, set 35 horsepower, all the way up to obviously 98 for the most part on these.
Be right back.
There we go. Alrighty, again. If not, I'll see you in a little while.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to be adding these 2 tractors myself. Not sure about these other ones. Maybe in time I'll add a few others, but these are definitely going to be added to my save game. Where more vineyards and that are. I might even look into see if I can find some. I think it was on the in-game mod hub. Some grape pallets can be added. Actually, I wonder if I've got time to do that quickly. Let me save that a sec, because I want to see how. Actually, you can use the. If I remember rightly, just out of curiosity as well, one thing they did show off is obviously bales being placed on them. So let's grab a couple of them. But obviously they're more used for pallets. So if we get a couple of these pallets, see how many we can get on there. So we'll go for 4. 3, 4. There we go. So let's go grab one of them guys. Yeah, that'd be perfect. So if I use the other one, it would probably unload the pallets into it. Heck, yeah, I don't do freaking. Let me put that back to automatic. Ooh, manual with clutch. Let's try that then. Unable to start engine gears. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's mental. Yeah, I do not do. Oh, it's like real life, isn't it? Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I do not do. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. I don't do manual in game. I only want automatic. There we go. So just let's have a little look, see what sort of pallet wise you can get on here.
So, last but not least,
Oh, you do get your strap options as well.
I'm gonna go get a quick drink and I'll be
Okie dokie.
back. Then I think I'll jump into Streamers Only 3. We have 4 rooms going.
Wow,
And you can...
that's impressive.
I'll be back.
Oh, blimey. Okay, I'll see you in a wee while. So let's have a little look. So yeah, you're gonna get at least enough space for a couple of pallets on there. Or you could probably easily double stack them on there. So that is kind of nice. Because I've got a feeling that on the in-game mod hub, I haven't actually checked it myself, but there is a grape pallet, I think it was. And I'm sure it's basically this sort of pallet. So to get an idea of size, so yeah, you're going to be able to at least get 4 pallets on there, which is really, really easy. Yeah, I think having a third one on the back is going to be pushing it a little bit. Let's have a little look. Yeah, because obviously, oh, you could, might just about get away with it. We'll see if you get on there quickly. You got your straps as well. So yeah, you could easily have, I don't know, 6 pallets there. So that's not too bad. But obviously, one thing I was kind of curious about is, let me just chuck these off a minute, is bale wise, because it'd be quite nice in like a small animal, farm as it were, area. So let's get rid of that. So I definitely keep the board up on the back. So yeah, it's going to be a bit tight on that side. So I think, yeah, bales pushing it a little bit, but can get at least 1 on there, maybe 2. So I think my guess in there was pretty spot on, really. And there's that. So obviously you got your straps as well that will go over. And the nice thing is, oh, that's interesting. Oh no, I did get the unpopulated rendering texture issue there as well for console. Okay, so it's still a bit of an issue with some of these vehicles. But yeah, definitely cool. Obviously with this little utility track, you can lower the bar there if you wanted to with the X key. And let's have a look. There's no other options with it. So there we go. Yeah, I can see like a little farmyard with this tractor on it. Wow, it can fairly shift, that is for sure. And it really does sound quite nice. But yeah, big, huge thank you to obviously Giants and Dave for letting me have a key. That is absolutely cool, and I was getting early access on that, so I'm definitely going to be playing around with it over the weekend, checking a few of these vehicles out in game, because I do at some point need to do some additional vineyard work. Oops, did we do that? I better hit that one there and there. So yeah, that is pretty nifty little pack overall. So 10 little utility tractors. All very similar configurations overall, but yeah, definitely. I think the next thing we'd need is some small trailers with it. Maybe yeah, mainly trailers really is what I'm thinking. But yeah, overall pretty pleased with them. There's a few I probably wouldn't use myself, but yeah, definitely gonna be using those two right there on my own same game. So obviously I've got early access. I was kind of shocked because Dave jumped into chat with us and says, "Here you go, here, check out Discord." And it was literally a key, early access key for the Antonio Carraro pack. Which, let me just double check on something. I believe it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday this week? Next week, should you say? Let me just double check. So it's going to be on March the 22nd. So yeah, that's next Tuesday. This will be coming out, all these little tractors. But obviously, what I will recommend, guys, is stick with this. Because obviously, we are going to go over and see Dave. At some point, there is going to be a server set up, which I believe we're going to be using each of all these, see how they perform with some of the vineyards and stuff, equipment. But yeah, you're getting 10 tractors in that pack, and I'll just quickly whiz through show you them. I was going from this little guy here to something that's slightly futuristic to a nice tractor there as well. Obviously, with that being said, I am going to go over to my ending screen. Say a big huge thank you not only to Dave and Giants for obviously giving me early access, but to you guys out there for sticking with me today for the last couple of hours. I'm going to hit the credits button there because I very rarely get a chance to get them going. But obviously a big huge thank you to everyone who's followed today. So, which is Rico Teddy Bear 1994, Luffy WWLL, I think that is, Squibby 27, Nerd, and everybody else, and obviously Daddy Vapor. Thank you very much for that last minute follow as well. Obviously for me that is going to be it for today. I will be back on Monday, probably back to my normal time. But what I'll try and do next Friday, because obviously I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday, so it's just going to be Monday and Wednesday, Monday and Friday, sorry. Friday I will try and get on early again, because obviously the time difference is slightly different. But what I am going to do, Dave is live, I believe. Yes, he is. So let me bring this up, because I need to find Mr. Dave. Holy heck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. So thankfully he's at the top of the list. So obviously, with that being said, have a great weekend, guys. Stick with me. We're going to go over and see Dashnet, who's obviously the creator of WolfCreek and everything. In case you haven't checked him out, and I hope you don't get lost as well. The link's right there, and that's the guy who we're going to go see. So obviously, with that being said, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye for now. Hopefully everyone's going to come over. Please. Love you lots. Bye for now. Yeah.